So you're moving to the Charlottesville area and you are looking for a great place to call home. Well, today I am just outside the town of Crozet, and I want to help you today by giving you a little bit of a taste of what Crozet is like by showing you 3 different homes in 3 different neighborhoods. And we're going to start with the smallest and work our way to the largest, and in both price point and in size. We're going to start out with a 3-bedroom home in our first neighborhood, then go to a 4, and then go to a 5. So you're going to get to see all sizes of homes today. And while I'm in those neighborhoods as well, I'll tell you a little bit about those neighborhoods so you can get an idea to see if that particular neighborhood might be a good fit for you. And if you hang around until the end of the video, I am going to take you to a farm just outside Crozet that is reminiscent of the rolling hills in North Italy. But it's just not about the hills. It's what you're going to find covering those hills that makes it so special. So you will definitely want to stay around throughout this video and watch to the end so you don't miss this really special location. But before we do all that and before we get on the road, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we are local realtors here in the Charlottesville area of Virginia and in the Shenandoah Valley as well. And it's been our honor to help so many folks who have seen our YouTube channel and call us, text us, email us to allow us the honor of helping them find a home. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're looking for a home at this point in time. We'd be honored as well to help you find that home as well. You'll find all of our contact information in the description below. Additionally, if you like going to places like we're going and seeing neighborhoods and homes, but not just that, a lot of the fun things here in the area and festivals, things like that, we'd be honored as well if you click that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so you don't miss a minute of Virginia out in the Valley living. And one of the best things about it, clicking that button doesn't take much effort and it's absolutely free. So like I say, we'd be honored if you wanted to do that. As I mentioned, we're going to go and look at some neighborhoods here in Crozet today. But first of all, I mean, where am I? I mean, it looks like I'm in the middle of the wilderness, right? How's the town of Crozet nearby? Well, Crozet sits at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's in a beautiful area. And behind me, we are at one of the areas here outside, just outside of Crozet, a Beaver Creek Reservoir. Now here at Beaver Creek Reservoir, I mean, imagine coming up here and spending some time at the picnic tables, having a picnic and the barbecue grills, or even in the reservoir behind me here, the lake. I mean, you can there's a boat ramp there, and if you for a boat to get out, like a paddle boat, but you can also kayak and canoe and things like that. And like I say, obviously there's the fishing that goes there as well. And I mean, it's just a really nice place to come and to relax. And hey, one of the neatest things about it, you can't beat those views behind me too much either, can you? It's a really nice place, and just a place to come and enjoy an afternoon or an early evening. So, like I say, that's it here from Beaver Creek Reservoir. Hang around to the end of the video, got something really special. But let's go ahead, let's get into our first neighborhood and take a look at our first home. All right, so we're here in our first neighborhood. We're in the Western Ridge neighborhood, and Western Ridge, I really like this neighborhood for a few reasons. First of all, it does have a lot of homes in it. You probably got 200 to 300 homes here. They're all single-family detached homes, though. But one of the nice thing about it is the streets they meander. There's a main drag that goes through, but then the streets kind of cut off to the side of the meander, and you can look up and down. You see all the nice mature trees here and the shade here in the afternoon. It's just really, really nice on these lots here. Now, the neighborhood has multiple amenities as well. There's a pool, there's a clubhouse, there's tennis courts, there's hiking trails, nice path that goes all the way through the neighborhood here, and a pond as well. And like I say, just a really, really nice neighborhood to be in. Now, there's only 2 homes that have sold here in 2024, so when they come on the market, you want to jump on it. But the home values here in the neighborhood are between about $500,000 and $800,000 on average. There's about a $700 a month, a year HOA fee. And the build dates here, these homes were built between about 1997 and 2010. And one of them, I want to show you, turn around here, is right behind me there. Sorry, you got to look into the sun probably a little bit, but this particular home is currently active on the market. It's listed for $500,000. It was built in 1997. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, 1,877 square feet of finished living space. If you break that down, it's $265 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.24 acre lot. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the inside of it, but I'm going to have Leslie come on and tell us a little bit more about the home.
Well, Stefan, thank you for taking us on a nice tour of Western Ridge neighborhood. But let's talk specifically about the house that you featured in it today. When you enter this home, the first thing you're going to notice is all of that natural light coming through those windows. It is really nice. The columns, though, in the entryway give the home a grand feeling, along with all of the hardwood and luxury vinyl planked flooring throughout this home. I especially love that it has no carpet. The vaulted ceiling and the paneled walls in the living room give the home an open and inviting feeling. There is a gas fireplace in the family room that will be nice on those chilly stay-at-home evenings. The highlight of this home, though, is the sunroom on the back of this house. It is going to provide you many hours of enjoyment as it looks out over the backyard with the raised beds and the brick walkways throughout it.
All right, so we came through downtown Crozet there, and it's a little busy during rush hour time, but still nothing like a big city or anything like that. But so we come across town, and we are go from our largest neighborhood to a very small neighborhood. We're in the Bargamin Park neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood has 23 homes that are attached townhome style homes, has 19 homes that are detached homes, and all these homes are patterned after a Williamsburg style home. So if you like that, it's a great neighborhood for this. Now there's one of those 19 homes though that is an 1898 Victorian home, and that is a big home, and it is really, really neat. One of the things I like about the neighborhood, you just look up and down the sidewalks, look back up there. Sidewalks on both sides of the street, got these nice tree-lined streets, and just a really, 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 really neat place to be. Now, additionally, you're only about a mile away from downtown Crozet, and so you can walk if you want to do that. Now, $400,000 or $600,000, that's about the median, about the price of the homes that you'll find here in this area. And there was only one home that sold in this neighborhood last year, as a matter of fact. That was an HOA fee of $600 to $1,300, depending upon what kind of house you have and the services that are provided. And the homes here in the neighborhood were built between 2004 and 2006. But the home I want to show you is right there across the street, kind of half hidden by that tree over there. And it's currently active on the market. It's listed for $620,000. It was built in 2006. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 3,061 feet of finished living space, of which 2,261 is above ground. If you break that down, that's about $203 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.22 acre lot. And like I say, great neighborhood, but Leslie's going to tell you a little bit more about the inside of this home.
Ooh, Stefan, Bargamin Park is one of my favorite neighborhoods here in Crozet. And this inviting residence that you decided to feature today has a very thoughtful and spacious layout with beautiful hardwood floors throughout this entire home. As you enter the main level of the home, you are going to enter the lovely living room with a gas fireplace. There is a generously sized kitchen that features quartz countertops and stainless steel appliances. But can you imagine sharing meals with your family and friends in that dining room that overlooks a backdrop of a serene, private wooded area? And for those of you that maybe work remotely or need a dedicated office space, there is a flex room on that main level that provides the perfect space for work or studying. Let's head upstairs, where you will find 4 well-appointed bedrooms that offer room for everyone, with a primary suite that features a jetted tub with separate shower and a dual sink vanity. Now let's head downstairs. The expansive walkout basement comes with a full bathroom and offers you endless possibilities for a rec room, a guest suite, or additional living space. But don't miss that large deck on the back of this house, as well as the new patio off the basement. And before I forget, don't forget that the basement also has a wet bar that is roughed in downstairs. All really nice things there in Bargamin Park neighborhood.
All right, so we've come here to our last neighborhood, and we're in the Grayrock neighborhood. And the Grayrock, hey there. And the Grayrock neighborhood is really neighborhoods divided into two neighborhoods. There's a couple ponds that sit between the south side and the north side. And in the south side here, where we are right now, you're going to find the Orchard Creek area, the Grayrock Orchard area. And in the north part, you're going to find the north and the west neighborhoods here in Grayrock. Now, the neat thing about this neighborhood, again, it's all contained within this one neighborhood here. Nice trees and nice sidewalks on both sides of the streets again, and just a really, really nice neighborhood. Now, the thing about it is, though, you can't get from the north side to the south side by a car. You actually got to go out of the neighborhood and run back around, but you can walk across it, go through a path, cross there where those two ponds are, and you can get to there. Now, the neighborhood here, it has most of the homes here sit on lots that are about 1/4 of an acre to 4/10 of an acre. There were 6 homes that sold here last year for a median price of $627,000. But most home values in the neighborhood here are between about $550,000 and $800,000. Now, there's an annual HOA here as well. And this, for some of the amenities, you got the pond, you got a basketball court, you got a playground here, and of course you got some walking trails. But that HOA is about $300 to $400 a year, depending upon the home. And the build dates in this neighborhood were from 2000 to 2015. Now, the home I want to talk to you about is right across the street over there. And one of the really nice things about this home is you have the lake down behind you. So he has a lot of privacy in the back down there. So this home is currently active on the market. It's listed for $775,000. It was built in 2006, and being our largest home here in the neighborhood, it has 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths and 1 half bath, and it has 4,181 square feet of finished living space, 2,884 that's above ground. If you break it down per square foot, it is the most economical home that we've looked at today, $185 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.26 acre lot. And some really nice stuff inside, and I'm going to let Leslie show that to you, and I'll be back here to show you that surprise at the end of the video here in just a second.
Okay, Stefan, this is the last neighborhood today. This is Grayrock, and Grayrock is a really nice neighborhood as well there in Crozet. And the house that Stefan features today, I am going to call this house the one with all the views. That nicely covered and bricked front porch is an amazing space to greet your guests, or if you're like me, just to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee on. And who wouldn't want to enjoy all of the views of the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains from that large screened-in porch and that expansive grilling deck, or while strolling around that neighborhood that Stefan showed you in the Grayrock Ponds. So inside this home is going to really wow you with a grand foyer that opens to a spacious living room. The main level also offers you 2 flex rooms that can be used as either a study or maybe a library if you like to read. Imagine all the shelves that you can put in there. Or maybe you just need some space to work from home. Those are flex rooms that you can use for whatever you want. I love the large primary suite in this house, which features a sitting area and an elegant primary bath with separate vanities in that bathroom as well. So this home, it just really combines the classic charm of yesteryear along with all the modern comfort in that unbeatable location there in that Grayrock neighborhood.
All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you if you hung around to the end of the video, I would take you to an incredibly special place. And I am here standing next to Francesca at the Orso Blue Lavender Farm just west of Crozet. And I gotta say, this is an absolutely beautiful place.
Thank you.
I mean, you can see the mountains behind it and everything else.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I wanted to come here was because of your story. I really liked your story.
Thanks.
I mean, will you tell us a little bit about your story and how you got here and why you're doing what you're doing?
Yeah, of course. So my better half and myself, we've been in Charlottesville for about 25 years or so. He has a little bit longer. I actually went to UVA for my PhD, but I was actually born right at the border between Italy and Switzerland, so the very north of Switzerland. I came here for school, and then I just stuck around. And like I said, we lived in Charlottesville, and we would always wake up and go either biking or running in the mountains, and then we finally decided we have to find a place that's actually closer to the mountains. And we were looking around, couldn't find anything that, just really clicked. And then we found this piece of land. And first of all, it was just beautiful, but it was right, Crozet is only just 2 minutes away, 2 minutes away. So it was a big piece of land right in the center, kind of in the center of Crozet, right next to Mint Springs Park.
And the land, when you got it, it wasn't like it is today, was it?
No.
It was an old derelict orchard, right?
Yes, exactly. So there was an old house. The field there had been a pasture, but it was just completely overgrown. And I remember the first time we came, we had to wear high boots and, plastic overalls because we were just covered in ticks and poison ivy and everything. And we just looked around and we kind of saw the diamond in the rough that it could be. And we just kept chipping away and started with this field, started planting the lavenders, and then we started building the home. So it's been a 3-year project.
Well, it's fantastic. I think one of the things that you liked about the area too, I read that you said that you liked it because it reminded you of the hillsides in northern Italy that were covered by the lavender. That must be something beautiful to see.
It is, yes. So that whole area, southern France, northern Italy, and some areas in southern Italy, the lavender and things like rosemary, it just grows really well because of the warmer climate, and the hillside, some of the hillsides just very similar, yes.
So that's really neat. You fell in love with the area and you found something to do that, and I'm sure the community loves it. I know this will be your second or third year? Third year hosting the Crozet Lavender Festival.
That's right.
Right here, and so you're only about a month away.
That's right.
So if you want to come on out here and say hi and pick some lavender, and I think you're getting into some other things as well as far as...
Yeah, so we started just with the lavender. So we were just starting with just fresh bunches or dry bunches. Now we're adding more products. We're starting distilling some of the lavender. So we have essential oils, we have sprays, we have lavender buds. So we're just adding, every year we add a little bit of products to the line, I guess you would call it.
To the line, exactly right. And one of the things, I tell you, if you want to come up here for a weekend or during the week or whenever the case may be, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a beautiful Italian Alp style home.
It is.
And it's on Verbo. You can go and book your line on book the home on Verbo. Really neat place, I'm sure, to stay and to enjoy some time here. You can walk through the lavender fields. You can enjoy these views, and nice and peaceful out here.
Yeah, and we have trails that go all the way to Mint Springs Park, so we have a little bit of everything.
Are you attached to Mint Springs?
We are. We're right next to it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And the best part is when you're here, you can talk to Francesca. So these people are fantastic, Francesca and James. I mean, they're great people, and I have no doubt that if you come here, you will enjoy the 76 acres this lavender field is on, and it's just a real special thing. It's a really neat place that we have. Another one of the neat things that we have here in our beautiful mountains and valleys of Virginia. And well, like I say, maybe you're interested in one of the homes that we saw today. And before I go, thank you, Francesca. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. It's always a treat.
Thank you for the time.
Well, certainly, and it's always a treat when the owner comes and wants to talk. You know,
of course, and just enjoy walk around, look around, and make yourself at home.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Of course.
And like I say, maybe you're looking for one of those homes, okay? Maybe it's here in the Crozet area. Maybe it'd be Francesca's neighbor, who knows?
That's right.
But whatever the case may be, if you're interested in one of the homes we saw today or maybe in another area, Leslie and I'd be more than happy to help. All of our information is in the description below, so call us, text us, email us, and we'll help you like we've been honored to help so many other folks. But from here in this beautiful area, I'm gonna go get some lavender. Not quite in season yet. Some of it's popping out, but by June 7th,
not quite there yet.
Yeah, by June 7th, it's gonna be beautiful. So from here at the Orso Blue Lavender Farm, just outside Crozet, until next time, I'll see you around town.